Hi, my name is Sage Kuksa and I'm head coach of Australian Dragon Boat Federation for the last 3 years. The goal of this DVD is to explain basic technique in dragon boating in order to help coaches and paddlers to understand basic principle of paddling.
For starters, let's discuss exactly what is technique. Technique is the most efficient way of moving the boat forward as fast as possible for as long as possible. To achieve this, paddlers must produce a lot of power using less energy, which allows them to perform effectively for longer. There are many different types of technique used in dragon boating. Let's have a look at the techniques of some of the best paddlers in the world.
Let's go, girls!
There are many different types of paddling styles and not much difference between them. Speed does not differ greatly in the boats either. The reason for this is because the basic biomechanical principle of paddling is implemented in all these styles efficiently. The explanation of technique can be separated into 3 major sections. Let's have a look at the basic biomechanical principle of the boat setup. There are 2 types of racing dragon boats, 20s and 10s. Regardless of the type of boat and manufacturer, every modern boat is designed to be able to rise on a plane to develop and maintain maximum speed. That is why the correct setting of the boat is so important. It should not be front, back or side heavy. There are simple procedures to check balance. Once paddlers are in the boat, they simply place their paddles in front of them and sit still. Coach and sweep can then check front, back and side balance. Usually larger paddlers sit in the middle seats, rows 4 to 7 of the boat, and smaller paddlers occupy seats 1 to 3 and 8 to 10. However, with the mix of paddlers you have in a boat, you may be likely to rely on their experience and ability to perform certain tasks and then adjust the balance of the boat. If the boat is set up front heavy, it cuts through the water very well. However, it may meander, thereby causing the sweep to use the oar more aggressively, slowing the boat down. If the boat is back heavy, the front of the boat will push too much water, hence more resistance, reducing the speed of the boat. If one side of the boat is heavy, it will make it impossible for the team to paddle properly and pull the boat in one direction. Let's have a look at paddlers' seating positions in the boat. Any paddler in any seat should make him or herself comfortable and locked. The reason for this is to transfer most efficiently power from the paddle to the boat. Basically, every paddler should become part of the boat. All paddlers, regardless of their seating position, must sit as close as possible to the gunwale, the side of the boat, to keep their driving point, their feet, as close as possible to the paddle, which lets them propel the boat forward in a straight line. There are 3 common feet positions in the boat: inside foot forward, outside foot forward, both feet forward. It's the coach's decision which foot position the team will use. The reason for this is that different feet positions will require different upper body setup that could interfere with the performance of the team. One common mistake for beginners is to put their dominant foot in the middle of the boat, which keeps driving points, paddle and foot, far apart, resulting in sending driving impulses in different directions. To be efficient, the paddler needs to keep the driving points as close as possible to each other in order to send the impulses in the same direction. Another mistake is paddlers sitting away from the gunwale. This does not allow them to be locked into position, resulting in sliding and then rocking of the boat. There are always debates regarding the length of paddles to be used and width of the grip on it. Some coaches advise to measure it up to the armpit in a standing position. It's not a bad method, but it doesn't take into account the physical strength of the paddler